Sometimes you put a prayer out to the universe and ask to be treated a little special. Made a little effort, you want to be treated a little, if you could. It's just a prayer out to the universe. Sometimes that prayer gets answered. This is where my tent's going. And this is the campsite that is by the Leaning Rocks. So there's another camper, there's a couple of sites here. So there's a camper closer to the trail. I'm back here by myself. And I'm going to spend the next hour watching the sunset. Over here. Look at this view. So I'd say the risk here is it's a dry camp. It takes some water to get here, it takes some water to sleep, and that's 3 miles from the creek. If the other one's running, okay. Actually, I did get a liter from the smaller creek, so it's 1.5 miles from there up. And then tomorrow we got 5 miles to the next creek. So luckily I drank a full liter at the fill up at the small creek about 1.5 miles ago. That was needed. Look at this view. So I'll turn this on again when the sun is setting a little farther, see if we can get some golden tones up on those mountains. Well, I'm a little bit more comfortable now. I've been here, I don't know, half hour or so just watching. I'm gonna go grab one of my tuna fish, Mexican style tuna fish packages. They're a little heavier than some of the others, so it's good to start with those. Plus I could use a little protein out of regular carbs today. It's unbelievable. I'm yawning, but this is just unbelievable. Spin around. It's absolutely perfect weather. The temperature is about 72 in the shade here. A light breeze, end of the day. It's the second plane in a half hour, so I guess there's a little bit of a plane, but what do I care? The sun just glistening off of these foothills. Whew. It's been a day. It's been a day. Thank you for tuning in. We're not quite done with the first segment. We still got to have 5 more miles. But that's all going to happen tomorrow for both of us. And, I'll come out here. We'll get a nice sunrise. See what that looks like before heading down. Well, we go up to the highest point, so I'll probably turn on there if we get a good view. Highest point of the first segment, that is. And then we go down to the river and complete the first segment. And we start segment 2 with a 1,000-foot incline. Apparently it's brutal. So loose rock, exposed, so it's in an area that got burned out, I guess like 2 or 3 years ago, so there's no trees. It'll be interesting. I'll take some film there as well. And then it's a long grind to the end of segment 2. So tomorrow's going to be my longest day of 16 miles. And I'm feeling it. I'm feeling pretty good. Today, although the book said 11.5 miles, I'm certainly at the 14 mark. With all the just running around at the beginning and the road, you can go walking back and forth on the road. That actually adds up. My watch has always been ahead of the book. I think they use nautical miles instead of regular miles, because everything's a little farther in the book than than the watch says. But tomorrow may be 17, 18, I don't know. We'll finish it. We'll get her done. Thanks for tuning in. Talk to you tomorrow. This is a nice sunset. Try to get over here to get it. And the reservoir is straight down here behind the dam. Just can't see it for some of the pine trees. What a perfect night. Really, it's just been a perfect night. No mosquitoes, perfect temperature. And this is what you see is what I got. Wow. So spoiled on the first night. Well, there it goes. So I'm pretty sure it came in that valley over there. That's the way up to the dam. So Denver would be underneath these two rocks, underneath that ridge. Just keep going west, or east, sorry. That would be Denver. The other guy here is doing the same thing.